Way to get those followers, Brooks. They're...
Well, maybe. I mean, I am broadcasting, but I can't.
There it is.
I can't see a thing. There we go. Now we're in focus. Thanks for joining again. We switched out to a 13mm lens, and I can hear that Brooks is logged in. He's a big fan. Yep, there it is, big fan. Thanks, Brooks. Let's see if I can make that a little crisper for you guys.
Who's this jukebox troll guy? What is he done?
Jukebox troll.
Fantastic username there.
Can I move it up? I'm trying. Give me a little bit. If you guys want to hide the chat, you can also do so.
Welcome back, Three Girls in the Dark.
Well,
we're an indeterminate amount of guys.
Button got stuck. Sorry, guys. I'm moving it here. I'm just not sure which way I'm supposed to be moving it. There, that's the right way. The reason that you don't see a whole lot is because, frankly, it's eclipsed. They may be demanding, but I try and give the people what they want. It's a little windy here, so it's jumping around just a little bit.
Black magic start.
Maybe completely dead. Camera's trying to find some light to focus on, so it's going to be kind of jumping in and out of focus for a little bit. But you are seeing a total lunar eclipse live from Lincoln, Nebraska, on top of Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Yeah, it's a little blurry, I realize. It's the camera just trying to find some light source to focus on.
Andy, you want to tell the story how you brought the telescope up with the grappling hook?
So there I was, field level, with nothing but a Batman utility belt left over from Batman Day.
Good day.
And a can-do attitude. Brooks Armstrong, he's a big fan. That's at Brooks Armstrong. Should I'll block him. Isn't that what you wanted me to say, Brooks?
We're getting the thumbs up there, Andy.
Let the record show that Brooks is weird. Trying to get that framed up a little bit better for you guys. You can see a little bit of light left. I apologize for the blurriness, but as the phone is trying to find something, it's just going out. Why don't I zoom out? Well, I won't zoom out because I'm on a telescope, so it's not like it's a fixed camera. The last video was a little bit clearer, I agree. I thought that this one, which was the 13mm lens from the first couple of broadcasts, was going to work a little bit better.
Should broadcast from the moon next time. Great stuff. We need a longer hook.
Lana says she can't comment on the video because the feed is too full, but love it. Thanks, Lana.
It's a roundabout way of getting a comment on a stream there, Andy.
So, you know, if you feel like you can't comment, just text me. Works for Lana. Or you can shoot me a DM. I do have my DMs turned on for anyone who follows me at Nebraskies. Talk about how weird Brooks is. That's at Brooks Armstrong. He's a big fan. Well, guys, I thought this was going to be a better shot. It's clearly not. Chad, do you still have that other lens?
I do.
I am going to switch lenses real quick, guys. this time I actually know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to log off and put you through that.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? Is you almost dropped the lens.
It's a cheap lens. It's about 15 bucks. Let's see if I can get this locked in for you guys. Hey, it kind of worked on the somewhat first try. Now let's get you.
Lush Crush wants your number.
What's that?
Lush Crush wants your number.
Lush Crush. Who is Lush Crush? Sorry, I was away for a little bit. Chad Lana says Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, Lana!
Is that a little better, guys? You can see a little bit more of the moon. It's still pretty dark. Nothing I can do about that one. Hey, Rox.
We need more space-themed concessions items. Can you please work on that for the next eclipse?
The Cosmic Brownies and Milky Ways have been great.
Our fans would love Cosmic Brownies, Rox. They're delicious.
Starburst? You want Starburst? That's actually a pretty good cosmic treat. Moon Pie, another good one. No, I don't think we have any Star Crunch. The lens is wiped clean. It's just what it is. Pop Rocks. Man, we're getting some good candy here. Stacy, where should I post online? I can tell you right now that, well, first I'll tell you that, Lana, I'm not going to repeat what you just texted me over the air, but right back at you.
I will, text me.
But I am using an iPhone 5S, which will be replaced next week, luckily. Right now I'm using a 17mm eyepiece on a 130mm, I've been saying 130 millimeters, 130 centimeters.
That's a pretty big difference.
It is a big difference. It's almost like 10 times. But it's a 5-inch telescope. Jessica, Matt says that he'd love to have you over at his moon party. Math is hard. It's not so much math as much as reading. Words are hard. Thanks, Brian. Once we start getting a little bit more light, it'll really pop again. We got a really good view of the football field here too. It's not cold. It was 70 degrees not all that long ago, so it's probably still upper 60s. A little windy. We're over 200 feet off of the football field here in Lincoln. It's actually a really nice night. It is always windy in Lincoln, Chris. It's good to see you.
Chris, we had soccer.
Hope you're doing well. We had soccer. We won. Haven't lost in a while.
Tied a lot.
Hadn't won in a while, but we hadn't lost in a while. Glad that worked for you, Designs. I would have read your first name, but I didn't see it in time. How's life, Chris? I hadn't heard from you in a while. Thanks, A-Bass. Are you related to sea bass? That last one was not the wind, that was just me. But getting really dark on that moon.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, Amir just scored. Well, Kelly and Owen have joined us. They were just on an adventure doing a rhino blast.
Oh, you mean the rhino blast? I know that blast, eh? It's the place that was the rapid fire double blasted knife. And what kind of that? It's a speed. I have one.
Do I bungee off the stadium? That would actually be kind of fun. I've always wanted a squirrel suit.
It's not that
I know.
far down. That hurt.
Yeah.
I know what knife or nothing means. It is speed with the
Death proof?
Fire.
That was quite the comment, death proof. We are at Memorial Stadium. I mean, we've got a great view of both the north and the south end zone. I'm sure that's what you were referring to. Unless, of course, you're talking about Amir just getting a touchdown.
Which is what everybody in my text messages was telling me.
So, what knife and nothing means? It means speed, distance, power, and accuracy. I had the accuracy one. You want to know what that one is?
What's that?
It is the Zombie Strike Crossfire Bow. Really powerful, actually.
I appreciate it, Lush Crush. Lush, Brooks wants to know where you're from.
And you want to know this? I'll tell you all of them. I know what all of those are. It is speed with the rhino fire.
Careful.
Sorry.
Don't want to bump into that.
Sorry. Distance
Shit.
with the Mega Thunderbow. Power with the Demolisher. And accuracy with
Hey,
the
Lush, we play at Rutgers.
Zombie
That's
Strike
close enough, right?
Crossfire Bow.
Sorry, Lush, I missed that. I was listening to Owen here. Where'd you say you're from? What do the hearts do for me? They make me feel special. That's pretty much it.
Massachusetts, easy.
Massachusetts. From Boston. Sorry, it's a little blurry, guys. There's just not enough light to focus on because it's, well, eclipsing. Pittsburgh, Minnesota, North Kakalaki. Not sure where that is, but where's everyone else from? Oh, Owen is not a student here. Owen's 8.
Yes,
But he is a student of life.
I'm afraid later.
Man, coming in from all over the place, guys. Thanks for watching.
Australia, there we go. Sweden. Mexico. Where's Orlando?
Mousetown. You may know it as Mousetown.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Me and my dad, you probably know where you live, right?
Yep. You guys live in Lincoln.
Correct. I'll tell you why our address.
No, you don't want to tell the address. No. Don't tell the address here.
How come?
Because then people in Sweden might send you something. Because we got people watching the stream live right now.
You're going out to the world. Very exotic North Florida.
Lana, you didn't hear about Kelly and Owen going on a rhino blast?
Not the rhino blast, it's the rhino fire.
Bennington. Got some family in Bennington.
Owen is awesome.
He is. And it's way past his bedtime, so he's pretty jacked about this.
Oh, well, my dad let me choose a fight and to come.
Yeah, Lush, go ahead and give Brooks a follow. He's at Brooks Armstrong. We've also got Nebraska Kelly here.
It's not official.
It's not official, but maybe one day.
It's been considered.
We got the jukebox troll.
Breaking news.
We got Chad Chiesa and I am Nebraskis. I feel like a bird just attacked me. It was just trash. I'm gonna try and
That's good advice, Brenda.
I miss Brenda's advice.
Well, Owen will be our next PA announcer. Gotta keep social media positive. Social media. It's that
Trying to get it back in
short
focus, guys.
That's
It's just really dark.
battery's talking for 3 hours. Set this off.
There you go. Oh, got him. Brooksy's been followed. He's in for it now. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
And guys, once we start getting a little bit more light, it'll focus on its own a little bit better. Hildreth. Wow. How fast is that dial up on your phone? We kid. Thanks for watching. Macon, Georgia. Been to Macon. It's going to be dark until about 10:20 or so Central Daylight Time. So enjoy the no view, but it's still kind of cool. Getting a little bit of color. Fortunately, can't see it too well on the broadcast here. Did anyone else see the shooting star? We're supposed to have a Iridum flare about 11:15 here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or if it's going to be in the right spot, but what that is the GPS satellites that are up in the sky. When they angle just right, they bounce the light from the sun, and it looks like a really brilliant shooting star. So hopefully we can get that one in there too.
Pretty sure you just made that up.
Not at all. There's an app for that, Tom Jack. That was your last name? I've been calling. How do I spell what? Iridum? If you follow at Huskers on Twitter or the Huskers Facebook page, you probably know by now that I can't spell. So whatever you're asking me to spell would be awful.
Okay, alright, it's workable.
Bend, Oregon. What's going on, Bend, Oregon?
I was asking us what's up.
I definitely read that as Bend, comma, or what's up.
Or what's up.
Hey Brooks, where's Bend, Oregon? You're from Oregon.
Or what's up.
That's all you get.
Hooray for autocorrect. I math good, Brenda. I went to school for engineering. Now I work in sports. What am I using? Currently, I'm on Cosmic Brownies and some Mountain Dew. But if you're referring to my equipment, it's an iPhone 5S on a 17mm eyepiece and a 5-inch telescope on a motorized mount, so it's auto tracking for the most part.
It's funny how many girls refer to your equipment.
My equip monk. See if I can center that up a little bit better. That beeping's just me moving the telescope. Brandy, it's the dinner of champions. I math good. Yes, Death Proof. I math good. I actually had a t-shirt that said that. Well, I guess it read that, but... Rusty, are you still on here? Rusty was on here earlier. I want to get a weather update from our local weatherman if he's still here. Froggy, I work in our digital communications department, dealing with Huskers.com and social media and a lot of our graphic work, primarily with recruiting a little bit, but everyone here just tries to chip in, and we do a little bit of everything. Work a lot of hours, work a lot of events, but it's a lot of fun.
I can't afford losing power right now. I can't afford losing the whole phone.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot, Martinez, about how cloudy it is in Philly.
Taylor's on?
Yeah, it's not Taylor. Maybe Drake. You blame the Pope. Not gonna touch that one. Toronto, how's the weather in Toronto aside from cloudy?
Thank you, sir.
Always enjoyed that city. Hey, Lonzy made it. It's going to be lighting back up, and you're going to start seeing the other part of the eclipse as it passes through at 10:28 Central Daylight Time. I'm not sure what time it is now. Chad, you got an update for me?
It is 9:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time and
9:39.
65 degrees in beautiful Lincoln, Nebraska.
65 degrees. We're not going to take a commercial break, but we will take your phone calls right after this. We're going to have a full moon again, roughly 11:30, 11:40. Oh, too soon, Lonzy. Too soon.
Very much so.
We did have an incredible whiteout last night at Nebraska volleyball. Good work to Lana and her crew. Clear in Texas. What part of Texas? I'm getting some reports from Austin that it's a little cloudy. See if I can sharpen that up a little bit for you. It's just really dark. Thanks, Kendra. It's red off of West O, says Lana. She's straight up from the west side of O Street. Shameless plug for Lana. If you want to use the Nebraska Inn, feel free to give her a call. Please don't do it on your own, or she will hunt you down. How was that, Lana? She says no. What she meant to say was that she would rhino blast you. Amir picks up another 7 yards. Thank you for the updates on Amir.
Fear Amir.
Fear Amir. We're big fans of Amir here.
I hate looking at mirrors.
I feel like I'm just broadcasting a blank screen, but
I can see it.
I promise you there is something there. See if we can center it a little bit. This isn't quite as bad as my just a blank white screen when I tweeted from at Husker Volleyball last night.
was a whiteout, Andy.
It was a whiteout.
It was an accurate depiction of the event.
It was a live look.
Let's do it.
I'm glad you guys can see it. It's a little hard on my end to see if it's coming through or not. I'm also staring at some stadium lights right in front of me. It's hard to see the screen. You know what? We're going to get off of the telescope here for just a little bit, so I can show you beautiful downtown Lincoln with the Capitol and the stadium lit up a little bit. It's a beautiful night here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And there's the moon somewhere. Can't really see it from there, but we'll walk back in here. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too much. And I have no idea if it's actually showing anything or not. There we go. Oh, that might have actually helped it. Let's try and tighten that up a little bit. You guys see that all right?